Hello everybody, Stocky here and welcome to another episode of my Let's Play of the Technicality Pack. As I'm sure you can see from my mini-map at the moment, some things have changed. So, I will quickly run you through what has changed. I've done quite a lot off camera. I was actually quite sick last week and lost my voice, so I couldn't talk. This little setup just here is once again generating power. Oops. I've just noticed that I've had it in cheat mode from doing some testing on another world. At least I think that's what causes it. It seems to change. Either that or it's when I've done some updates and deleted and reinstalled it. I'm not sure which one. You can see I have a little mana pool here and I have 30 levels. I've been using this Rosa Arcana to suck away all my experience and then mana shoot it over there. The reason I actually put that there, I was hoping this Infernal Furnace, when it spits out experience, would get collected by that. Doesn't seem to work though. But basically what I have set up here is a Thaumcraft 4 Infernal Furnace. I throw stuff in, the Hopper Hock picks it up and sticks it in the chest. Pretty easy. Got 3 Arcane Bellows. I'll get my Thaumonomicon out later and show you. This tree here was indeed in the wrong spot. I added an extra block of dirt and then it built. And it came with a node, which is awesome. This one up here I had to plant a couple of, and it actually had 2 nodes. It had one just here, and chopping with my super fast haste axe, I accidentally chopped it, and so I'll show you the essence that popped out of it later. But yeah, so now this is now, if I bring it up, 2 little magical biomes, and you can see over here I went through so many of this one that I got enough saplings to plant a few more over there. And the reason I planted them there was I was worried this eerie biome was going to spread. So I planted these next to it to help out. They didn't spread though, so meh. But yeah, it was worth a try anyway. So this node here is, if I can see it, Order and Terror. That one up there is Ignis and something, but it's too high and I can't remember. Not super important. Ooh, my Botania. You will notice I'm walking cool. I will show that in a second. But my Botania setup isn't really changed, except I added an extra 2 hydrangeas to hopefully speed up the whole process. And you hear like a little drinking sound. That's a new sound effect that's been added to the number of updates that I've done whenever a hydrangea takes some water and makes some mana. I'm having a GUI bug at the moment where Botania doesn't actually show up how much mana is in my mana pools. Don't know what causes it, but it's a pain. So up here, you should not be there. Get down. You can see that I spread out my pigs and my sheep and my chickens and my cows, and I've obviously bred some more of them. And I flattened this little block of land out before that. I'm sure I heard an Enderman. So you're obviously noticing by now, after I mentioned it as well, Enderman, where'd you go? Gonna put my headphones on properly so I can hear in stereo. That sounded behind me. They are not Enderman. That's not an Enderman. Ow. Didn't work the way I intended. Where'd he go? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find that Enderman now for some reason. You might have also seen the little red blues and sparkles, so let's get to those before I get to anything else. Bauble's inventory. I previously had a band of mana. I've now made a ring of magnetization and a Sojourner's Sash. An Ender Mini. I think I just looked at the Ender Mini too. Are you? I don't know what you are, but you are so cool and you don't attack me. No wonder I couldn't see you. Ender.io has updated a number of times, as have a couple of the other mods. But yes, back to this. I made a ring of magnetization, which is made like that. So 4 mana steel ingots and a magnetizing lens. The magnetizing lens is 1 gold, 1 silver, 1 gold, 1 iron, and a mana lens. And that's 4 mana steel ingots. And that's brilliant because as long as you're wearing it, things get attracted to you. Like magnetization mode, but less cheaty. And the other super cool thing that I have is... Oh, I did have my Thaumonomic on me. Infernal Furnace. Bunch of nether brick, bunch of obsidian, some lava in the middle, some bars, and basically you throw things in and it smelts them, and gives you a bonus when it smelts things. Yes, the reason I can jump 2 blocks high and step up over blocks, and the reason I run a bit faster, is this thing here called the Sojourner's Sash. See now? Stuck, plus walk really slow. With this on, faster, and step up and jump higher and take less fall damage. All in all, awesome. But how do you make one, you might ask? Well, 4 pieces of leather, a mana steel ingot, a rune of air, and a rune of earth. Now those are all things that I've made before, so I didn't really feel the need to show you. I've also made a couple of boring little tool racks. That's a carpenter's hammer, which I will show you now. And it is used for shaping and doing different things with carpenter's blocks. Now I haven't actually done this yet, but you can actually right click on that, only activate for monsters, only for animals, all entities or players. So that is cool because you can now get effectively obsidian pressure plates by using the carpenter's blocks ones, which is cool. Netherwort. Ooh, yeah, that's important. I will probably not show you exactly where, but to save time on camera, off camera, while I was sick and couldn't talk and couldn't record, I went and found a nether fortress, got some netherwort, found some blazes. This thing here with its lapis on there, the luck, is brilliant. I do need more lapis though. I've only got 36 left, so not quite enough to be really useful. I went and got some more diamonds and some glowstone, and then I didn't really change much here, although I am using these biogas engines to basically recharge my battery when I run low, because that seems to be a really effective way. Up here I have my Thorncraft stuff. This hasn't really changed, except, as you can see, lots of silverwood from all those silverwood trees I cut down. Now these are what you get when you break a node. So the node that I had was Auto, Aqua and Terra, and then I chopped it with my axe and it broke. You can see a few more things in here. Arcane stone bricks, arcane pedestals. Some of you probably know what those are for. This is a deconstruction table, so you stick something in it and it breaks it down, and very occasionally will give you an aspect back out. Nope, no aspects. Got plenty of cobblestone, so whatever. This isn't going that well. Bad demonstration. Oh, there we go. So this has aspects of Terra and Perditio, and I can now click and I have 1 extra Perditio research. So that's kind of cool there. This is a brewing stand table. I've just been using it to make potions of swiftness, because sometimes that just isn't fast enough. But now this is a continuation of my panelled cobblestone, and this is dark panelled to max it out a bit. So we come up here, nether portal, nice set of stairs up. Now this is my outdoorsy Thorncraft area. Now I very nearly have made an arcane infusion area. So these are arcane stone bricks and arcane stone blocks and arcane pedestals. And the way you find them is you click on infusion. That is how you make the runic matrix, which is the only block I haven't made yet. But the arcane pedestals are just 7 stone blocks, and then you place them in this certain pattern. And so a stone block is is any smooth stone with a shard in the middle, and it gives you 9 of them, and then you put 4 of them together to get the bricks. So that's how I've got it set up like that. It basically needs to be a symmetrical system, so you put all those out to be nice and symmetrical, plus this setup, pedestal there. These are tallow candles, and they are made with alchemy and magic tallow, and that's just rotten flesh with some magic, and it gives you magic tallow, 2 of them together, and a piece of string gives you 3 of the candles. So you can see I've kind of lit this whole place up with these magic tallow candles because it looks cool. For those of you who are experienced with Thaumcraft will know all about what this is. For those of you who don't, that is an alchemical furnace, which is over here. So it's a furnace, a crucible, which I've already shown you how to make, and some stone bricks. And then basically on top of that, you need to make these filters, and you turn the filters into amblix, and they are configured as such. Now basically the way that this works is it basically refines everything into what its aspects are. So I've got a stack of order shards, so I'm going to actually, let's not do those because I don't think. Let's have a look at what Essentia I have first. So I've got 50 Terra, 6 Perditio, 40 Herba, 40 Aqua, 16 Auto, what's that, 49 Perditio, 41 Ignis, 48 Arbor, 41 Potentia, and 40 Air. So that's kind of all of them full. But basically what you do is you take your thing, let's say someone let's not take a silverwood log. It's got too much arbor in it. So does that. I just want some magic without that crystalliness. Look, 1 greatwood sapling's not going to hurt. Basically what you do is you place your item in here, and then you place a fuel in to burn it. It burns, it releases its aspect, so you can see 1 Herbert, 1 Arbor, 1 Precantatio, and then they basically slowly fill their way up. Now this setup here, all these complicated valves, you make 8 Essentia tubes with a drop of quicksilver, which is from a piece of quicksilver which you get from smelting cinnabar. You actually get 9 drops, 2 iron, glass, and a gold nugget, and then you place it with a lever to make a valve. And the reason you need the valve is because you can't mix multiple types of Essentia in the same pipe. What do I need now? I need Herba, Arbor, and Magic. So we will pick you up, and Arbor Brown, pick you up. Now basically you place the jars down. I've got configured just like this. Now the first one we're going to do is Herba, so we open the cock and that will allow it out. Open the cock on that valve as well, and you can see it goes 42, and that gets to 0 now. So then we close the valve back up, close that valve up there. You can see there's a bit of gas leakage. If you try to mix multiple ones, bad stuff happens. So here we have Arbor, so we open that up, 48, 49, close, close, and we're good. Now we have Precantatio. It might not seem like I have very much Precantatio, and that is correct because of this machine. So for those of you who I guess do or do not know what this thing is, this is a crucible, and normally you use some nitor or whatever and you boil water in the crucible, then you throw your aspects in, then you throw your catalyst in. So if we come to here and we look at, say, nitor as an example, you would put in 3 Ignis, 3 Lux, and 3 Potentia. throw a piece of glowstone in, and you would get night ore. Yeah, they've changed it to glowstone. It used to be just a piece of wood. Obviously they've changed the recipe in the new version, which is a pain. So each piece of coal is like 2 potentia and 2 ignis. So you would have to throw 2 pieces of coal in to get that, and then you'd have to throw, I think, 2 torches in to get that. And then once you threw your glowstone in, you would have 1 of each left over. So you'd really kind of have this excess, and then you have to throw extra in. But for something like Magic Tallow, which just needs Praecantatio, as you saw before, those silverwood logs have it, but they have other stuff as well. And what you end up with is you end up with excess that basically overflows and becomes taint and warp and bad stuff that happens. Now this, the alchemical construct, basically over here, basically is these 2 blocks that you put on top of your crucible, and they're made like this. So essentially valves, 2 filters and some tubes, and what it allows you to do is basically pipe in Essentia out of these jars straight in. So when I wanted to make my Magic Tallow, which only requires Praecantatio, I can keep the Arbor and the Herba in these 2 jars here and just use the magic. So I put it down, open the valve up, it flows in. Then, as you can see here, to make Magic Tallow I just need 2 Praecantatio and obviously the right input. But I had the input before, that's why this just hasn't cleared out. So you can see I've selected that, I've unselected it. And that is a really, really useful system. It gets rid of all that excess and all that extra foul and junk and stuff like that that you can get when you do it wrong. Obviously that means these jars are almost just about full, and this one here is absolutely empty. The other reason I wanted to make this is the next wand core that I need, which is the silverwood wand core. You can see I need an arcane infusion. I need 7 stations around it, so I've put 8. I need 9 air, 9 water, 9 fire, 9 auto, 9 perditio, 9 Praecantatio and 9 terra. So I've got air, water, earth, auto, chaos, fire. The only thing I don't have is 9 magic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, all I'm missing now is 2 more magic, and then I have everything that I need in terms of Essentia to actually build this. Now why did I use tallow candles instead of torches? When we go to Arcane Infusion, need several things, form of Essentia, Runic Matrix, classing infusions not without risk. The entire process involves forcing vast energies. Normally something gets messed up. The longer it continues, the worse it gets. Make things as symmetric as possible. So mine is fairly symmetrical. If you only put 7 things on instead of 8, obviously it's not perfectly symmetrical, but it's close as you can get. Then place the pedestals, be sure they're balanced with the other pedestals on the opposite side. When placing items, you can place them as you wish, but keep them balanced exactly. Then you place occult paraphernalia around the altar in symmetrical formations. Things like candles, skulls, crystals, etc. They reduce the instability. So, candles. I now need 4 skeleton skulls, so I can place them. And then I need to make some crystal shards out of my shards down there. And then this will be nice and symmetrical and reduce the instability. Of course, I still haven't made the main block that I need. But this is fully charged and ready to go. I even discovered some new nodes, I think. I think it was that one. Auto, and then I went this way a little bit, and so much taint. That is just an absolutely epic taint biome, and I think it spreads as well. So that is bad juju over that way. But yeah, so this is my Thorncraft. In the next episode, where I get an opportunity to do a bit more, I will actually make that, and then I will make sure that I have enough stuff to actually make that silverwood wand core. The only thing that is difficult about that is you need a balanced shard. Now I haven't made any of those yet. What they need is a fire shard plus a bunch of different aspects all feeding into this thing here. The only problem is you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 aspects, and I've only got 3 tubes hooked up. So I need to take advantage of this one and this one, probably 2 more of the tubes. Ow. I need to take advantage of 2 more of the tube spots to fill in some extra excess and to actually enable me to pump enough stuff in to make that shard. But yeah, that's a job for next time. I just don't have enough of these tubes and valves and things yet. Research. And then once I've done that, I can make these in the Arcane Workbench, and then I need Aurum and Potentia in the Arcane Infusion upstairs to charge the Thaumium Cap. But that means I need 6 Salus Mundus, and this is a balance shard that you've smelted. So obviously more balance shards, more effort. Now that I've talked about all of that, I did start work on one more mod off camera, and this is something that I think is super cool that I'm going to need to show you right now. Now you might look over here and go, why do you place torches like that? That is because that is a carpenter's door. Basically the way carpenter's doors work is you get a door and you can place whatever blocks you want into it, just like the pressure plates downstairs, and texture it. Typically though, what that will do, if I can grab the hammer, typically you right click on the, so typically the door will look like that, just like a door but textured differently. In fact, let's break that. So as soon as you place a carpenter's door down, that's what it looks like. Now you can right click on it to change the style of it. Now if you pick that one, that is the hidden door style. Then all you have to do is just match the blocks to the textures. Hidden door. Not quite so effective when you've got Walia on and you can look and see it. But otherwise you wouldn't even tell it was there. And then we come down this way to my secret entrance and my blood altar. Now I've just upgraded this to level 2. I haven't really done anything much. I don't have a lot of blood in my network, and that thing's got 1800 life points, not a whole lot. But just every opportunity I get, I just come down and I stab myself a bit just to fill it back up. And that's that. So that's pretty much everything that's happened / been done. I probably have a lot more of all of these different types of metals than I did last time. You guys saw it. Excuse me. I have a fair bit of fruit and food and stuff as well. Obviously, that I upgraded to a stone generator because I was sick of having to load it up so much. So now it makes 40 RF per tick, which means it actually provides enough for it to chop at full speed without it being kind of like pulsing on and off. I do like that greeny leaf texture. See, now it's like chopping at full speed, not building up any power, but working better. So much charcoal. I also tend to occasionally come over here and just go, whoops, bloop. See, that is the only disadvantage. I now have to hold left shift down to stop the magnet ring from actually picking items up. So this should any second now spit out a piece of charcoal. And it should, darn it, the hopper hog picked it up too fast. Okay, I think that time it worked. Have a look in here. No wood, oops. So I got magnet mode on. I picked it up before the hopper hog did, so you can see it popped out. Hopper hog picks it up, Same again. And there's some experience come out. So I'm up to 31 levels, so now I walk over here, I stand near this, see my experience drains down, we get a mana burst. I have no GUI, so I don't know exactly how full they are. But I have this little one here, which I just am one, maybe two more mana spreaders away from being able to beam up to here, so that they kind of all work together. How much charcoal have I got? 54. So again, hold down shift. I love the sound effects now. So now these guys are burning like crazy, and just going to keep filling that up for me. So yeah, that's where we are. Did I want to show you, how long have I got? That's been about 25 minutes. We'll quickly show you the nether. It's obviously not going to be super quick because it's the nether. But yeah, I'll show you a little bit about what I did. I did kill a ghast. Oh, come on, really? Uncalled for, guys. Seriously. So, I'll show you on the map, basically. So if we come this way, you can see I've explored a fair way this way, looking for a nether fortress. Kind of didn't really find anything, but found a node. So then I was over here, and I went around this way, node shopping, found the node, found another node, and then from there I could see on the map this. I could just see the corner of this, and I'm like, that looks like a nether fortress to me. So from this second node I came over here. That's a tunnel that I mined. I just kind of zigzagged my way until I found what has turned out to be an absolutely massive nether fortress. I only found the two nodes on the way, but just to give you an idea of how far that sort of stuff was. This way. I found a couple of wisps too. They seem to mostly be friendly, which is good. So yeah, I built from over there. I built my way back. You can see my glowstone pillar. Don't like the Sojourner Sash. It makes me think I'm going to fall. So yeah, that was the way I built my way back to make a bit of a shortcut. And you can see that shortcut here on the map. And then it's just a quick hop, skip and a jump down, and then I'm home. Well, and by home I mean I am in the area where I need to be to get the stuff I need to get. So I can see there's a bunch of nodes around here as well, but I can't for the life of me work out how to get to them. So I pretty much just gave up. But yeah, that's the nether. Probably in an episode or two's time I will show you to the nether fortress, and I might see how things work from there. But made a lot of progress in the week that I was sick and unable to talk. So yeah, hopefully these make a big difference when traversing large distances in the nether. So yeah, hopefully you guys are pretty happy with how things are going. I know that I am. Obviously things could be going better, but overall pretty much ready to make some good things happen in the next episode or two. Spider eyes. So hopefully you're looking forward to that as much as I am, and seeing as I'm feeling much better, it should only be another day or so before you see an episode. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Ooh, one final thing I almost forgot. Please check out Tabasco Punk. I'll put a link in the description. It'll probably be right at the very top of the description above the code that you put in for the pack. Check out Tabasco Punk. He is playing the Technicality Pack, and he's doing a Let's Play as well. So yeah, I'd really like you guys to check him out. You know, he's only fairly new to YouTube videos. This is the first Let's Play that he's done. But obviously he's a bit of an avid Minecrafter and has been playing for quite a long time. Knows a lot about the mods, and I've watched a couple of episodes. He's got a really good setup going. So make sure you check him out. Until next time, Stocky out.